Whoop, whoop.
A little something. Go ahead, man. Break it down.
When you really break it down.
We're just two honks and a Negro serving the Lord. We're just two honks and a Negro singing our song.
Whoop. Welcome back. Welcome, everybody. It's another week, another weekend. Excuse me. We are the No Fuss Podcast / DGen Podcast.
Absolutely. Is it.
Jay, how you doing this week, brother?
This week, great. Right now, a little salty. But
Why is that, Jay? Why is that? What is going on in your life right now? What's stressing you out, my man? What happens to keep me? What are the people trying to keep you down with?
it seems I ordered a pizza and a drink from Wawa. The motherfucking stickers seem to be tampered with and placed on the wrong side, opposite of where it should. And it's not as full as it should be.
You should give us a good little look-see on that sticker situation you got going on over there.
Oh, I think fell off, but
Is it still on the side though? A little higher.
yeah, it's still on the side.
Yeah, so you see that the sticker is supposed to be up and over the lid, making sure that it's sealed. But that thing is clearly tucked up underneath that lid there.
Yep.
So,
and
we've
all, if you're from the tri-state East Coast, these motherfuckers be a little fuller than this. They definitely
look like my man. Yeah. My man had a little bit of a little he was a little parched. This mango green tea is looking mighty thirst quenching. So the one thing that Jay was really looking forward to in his order, was just violated by some random DoorDash guy. What was it? What were we looking at? Who was did it tell you who the driver was or anything like that?
Yeah, driver was Jennifer, but it was a guy that dropped off the food. Jennifer was definitely in the car though, because I could see her with the flashlight sitting in the passenger seat.
Yeah,
I'm assuming it was Jennifer.
Looking for the lid, looking for the sticker to get put back on there because she's like, kind of.
Yeah, it didn't make no sense when he got out of the car. He was looking around in the car and shit. Like usually, if you got the order, it's already on the hood of the car. It's already on.
Usually it's all in a bag too. Well, I guess drinks aren't, but like.
Well, yeah, no, the drink was in a cozy and you see him take the pizza out, put it on the roof. See him take the drink, put it on the roof, and he just standing there for a minute. He's like, "No, why are you standing there?" And you see the flashlight looking in the car. What the fuck is you looking for? You have the food. Drop it off. There's nothing you should be looking for. There is no receipt. Nothing. That's it. So I don't understand what took so long. And then eventually he dropped it off, put it down, and then he was standing there confused because even on the note it said "Leave at door, go away." The motherfucker kept standing there.
You put "go away" on there?
Yeah. Leave it at the door. Get off my property. No. No reason to just stand here. Go put it on the ground. Now walk away. Like he didn't get the go away part because he stood there for a little bit, and then he re-picked up the food like he was about to take the shit. Like, oh, these niggas don't want this shit. They're not.
So go away with the food. All right, bet.
He kept looking on his phone like he was trying to contact me. Phone never rang. Never got a text from nothing. None of that. So weird. So I hired out on the Ring app. I got it. Appreciate it. Be down.
Hit you with one of these. Thanks for the sip, my man. Appreciate you. That's a good drink you got there.
I tell you this, as slow as he got to my porch to put the food down, when I told that nigga I'm coming down, boy, he got a little pep in his step and got in the car and drove off with the quickie.
Slid across the hood of the car, dived into the car like Daisy Duke.
I was like, damn, that's quick. All right.
I said, babe, hit it. We got to get out of here.
I don't know why you didn't have that same type of energy when you first pulled up and delivering me the food, but all right.
That's easy. He had to eat the savor that flavor that was going on. He had to give himself a little tester, a little taster.
Fuck him.
Oh, man, that's fucking mortifying.
Yeah, I hope he gets
$20 to waiting over an hour to get you stuff, and it's just been tampered with by some rapscallion hoodlum out there.
In a fatal car, not a fatal car accident, but I want him to be fucked up. I want that nigga paralyzed on some Stephen Hawking shit.
If something like that happens to me, I always just wish the most evil thing on them.
Yeah,
I hope that
him.
like late tonight when that drink is ran through him and he's got to go take a piss at like 3:00 in the morning, sleepy eyed. He bonks that little toe of his as hard as he can across that dresser corner.
I want a nigga to die. Not even die. I want you to be fucking. Remember that. I want you to be like, damn, I should have never drove that night. I should have never delivered food. Yeah, nigga, I want you to have that thought, yo, rest of your life.
Oh man, what a great way to start the night. Funny, unbelievable.
Yeah, right, you, bro. I never thought that shit would happen to me. I ain't gonna lie. I hear them stories and I'm like, yeah, it sucks to be them niggas. Ain't never happened to me, boy. I ordered shit on the top. I mean, hey, it's bound to happen though, right? One time,
you had to come and take your sip. Said, "Yo, thanks, sir." Thirsty. So, but all right, let's dive straight up into it this week. Since last week, Friday, me and Tim did the pod. We're just kind of bullshitting, didn't really talk about much that was going on. But and then Saturday rolled around, or was it Saturday? Yeah, it was Saturday,
that's
right?
The day after Friday.
So then I didn't even realize that it was here in PA. But
the John.
At first I didn't realize. Saturday. Yeah, I didn't realize that it had been Saturday that or in PA that some strange man from McKenna at Walmart.
Bro, I'm looking at it on guy. Oh, real quick. I'm looking at it on the Ring app. The fucking sticker lid, not even on the fucking drink, dog. They're going halfway off the fucking top. Bitch ass nigga, bro. Hope that nigga, hope this shit flip 7 times. Hope this bitch gets thrown out that joint. Hope she die in that nigga arms, bro.
And she's carrying her unborn child.
Yeah. Oh my god, man!
Disrespectful. That joint flapping in the wind, huh? That joint just.
I'm about to take a screenshot of that shit. It's nuts. I was like, let me see if I'm tripping. Like maybe I accidentally jostled her. You know what I mean? Let me try to shoot Bull Bell real quick. I was also like, let me see if I can catch it on camera with that joint not on there, right?
Damn, you should have hit him with text like real quick or like through the app and been like, yo, I'll be right down. And then just take the screenshot and then just send that to his phone. I don't think that works though. I'm pretty sure as soon as they dropped it off, the phone number, the generated phone number that's connected to them disappears. But still,
that makes sense on why he kept touching the food or kept leaning down touching it. He was trying to get.
Yeah, he was trying to get that shit back right.
Yeah, I just sent you the joint.
Disrespect. Hopefully, I don't think I can pull it up for the people.
Nah, I don't need.
Yeah, you can't see that thing. That thing is definitely just flapping in the wind.
Yeah, too. You can see where that joint is not lined up. Come on, dog. Come on.
He said, Jero, yeah, he likes tasty drinks.
Bitch ass.
This is good. This is my favorite, dude. Good looks. Let me get a little sip of that. But yeah, back to the matter at hand.
Yeah.
So they got the weirdest kid from the school back of the school bus to fucking throw some shots at the man Donny T. What are your thoughts on the situation? I've seen so many angles of this incident that has been insane. There's so much to talk about too.
Yo, that's the thing. Like, it's so crazy because at first it's breaking news. Trump shot, whatever, and then he got shot in the ear. All right, lit.
Then it didn't blow off the back of his head. Sick.
Right. Well, then they was like, well, it's actually glass from a teleprompter. You're like, oh, okay, all right, cool. So he didn't get shot. And then when you hear the gunshots, you're like, they sound different. But then you're like, oh, well, it's from a 22, and so maybe that's why it sounds different.
That's what was my original thought. I thought it was like, and this was even like up to like Monday because I didn't really look into it much because they were still trying to get news out about it. But I had figured it was like a small caliber rifle since it took off just a chunk of his ear. But lo and behold, that thing was the quintessential lib mass shooter gun, the AR-15, shooting 5.56 Ramo.
Now they're saying it's 5.56.
That's what I've heard and seen.
But when I see it, they only talking about 22. Like, I hear them think I seen the thing that they said, yo, there's an AR, and I'm like, y'all first said it was a 22 rifle, sniper rifle.
Well, I mean, first off, they said that there was just loud noises at the rally, and Trump got scared. Which was, I thought that was fucking a hilarious form of reporting. Granted, I understand that like news outlets are trying to be like first and just kind of like report it out there, like, but like if some people are saying there was an assassination attempt, you can't go with they were just overreacting to loud noises and people got scared. And then obviously fucking a bull caught a stray, which that's fucking crazily unfortunate. Fucking
yeah, so there's
firefighter bull fucking takes the fucking shot to the fucking side of the head.
About that, I don't want to be Alex Jones.
Dude, have you been seeing what he's been saying about the situation?
No, I can't. I don't have the mental. I don't.
I'm immediately trying to get on his fucking Twitter page. Every time he's posting, I'm just like, dog, you're already like $1 billion in debt. Let's pump the brakes here, dog, before you get yourself in another hole.
So it's been almost a week now, right?
Yeah, and I've seen every different situation or like storytelling of this event. Also, your camera got crazy. Do focus.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it didn't work.
It'll hopefully work.
But so you even a couple days after, maybe even 48 hours later, you had an AI regeneration of Trump leaning his head and the bullet trajectory just missing him and how it hit his ear.
Is that the thing that you showed? It's like a grid layout of like his head, and it's like it's showing the trajectory of the bullet and how it would have gone. Yeah, that shit's crazy. You're muted now. You fucked up.
I know. So you're able to do that, right? But we can't get a AI generation of where these actual bullets went. Cool. You say he got hit with glass from a teleprompter. Can I see a picture of the teleprompter with the bullet hole? Where was this man sitting in relation to Trump and the teleprompter? Like,
yeah, and how close would this teleprompter be that like a piece of glass, like even if a bullet's traveling through that shit, like that's, you're talking about a miracle shot here. You're talking about a miracle bullet here. And it's very like, I don't know, if you do look at it, like there's so many things that are like, that have gone crazy, and like the different versions of what people have gone through is like, oh, like they're happy that it happened, to this is a conspiracy, that Trump has done this is to blame for this because of his speeches and rhetoric and stuff like that. And then also like, oh, this is an inside job from his team, so that way he steals the fucking, or like blows out the election. And it's just like, it's crazy to see all the fucking all the different versions of the situation. Well, that's where Alex Jones comes in and says like, this is an inside job. And I'm like, all right, Alex, dog, you already owe that Sandy Hook parents like $900 million. What? Pump the brake here. So,
but see, even if it is an inside job, which I do believe, inside job by who? Left, right?
I wouldn't say it would be an inside. I mean, I guess anything is possible in today's world, this, bro. But like it being an inside job on his part is definitely super wide. That would be fucking 5D chess.
It wouldn't be that crazy. So throughout all this, I was about to say Biden. Trump is real good friends with the ex-president of Brazil. Ex-president of Brazil, leading up to his presidential campaign and whatever, had a fake assassination attempt. Once that happened, everybody, oh my God, he's the greatest, wins the election by a landslide. He's now the president of Brazil. And then they got him the fuck out of there on some fraud charges, whatever. But it's odd that your friend had a fake assassination attempt and it did everything that he hoped it would. Now we have this, right? And if you were to be like, oh, well, somebody died, that's casualty of war. We understand that when you go into battle and you do things. If we can fly these couple planes into the Twin Towers and we have these many thousands of people die, we can make X amount of money. Oh, well, deal. If that's all it takes to
but do you think that, like,
no problem
with the way that things were already looking, that, like, you would want to pull a stunt like this to, like, granted, he pretty much did seal his chance at, like, being the next president with this, but also at the same time, like, you were already not looking bad.
Well, that's what,
like, you destroyed Biden, or Biden destroyed himself in your debates. Like, the only thing that you had that was possibly taking you down was, like, people in the middle of the lane voting for RFK, which I do full-heartedly believe they're still going to vote for him. Like, you have so many people who are, like, on both sides of the aisle. Like, I mean, the people who hate Trump, I still think are still going to vote for whoever is not Trump. But, like, I feel like you also activated, like, the whole base of people that were right-leaning to being full right now. So full voting Donny T. So I mean, like, I'm sure he did take this action took a good chunk of voters away from RFK and put them in the Trump camp. But and then also with the timing is pretty much impeccable as well, because you got Biden calling them, saying or like last week saying we need to put Trump in the bullseye or in the crosshairs or whatever. And then he ended up fucking that up in the interview that he did by saying either the crosshairs or the bullseye, and they had to correct him. I was like, well, you didn't say crosshairs, so now you're making it seem even worse. Right. So, and then he says something about the medical situation, and then he comes out and says, oh, I have COVID now.
See, I think that was... See, that's the...
it just all lines up super, like, crazily. It's just like, this is super wild. Like, you were just in Atlanta. Now...
That's why I'm even more like, it's I don't think it was Trump team or Biden team. I think so.
But, like, it's also crazy to me that in today's world, like, a dude getting shot in the ear, like, as a presidential candidate, and, like, a couple days later, we have the biggest fucking IT bumble or fumble, whatever.
I think it's all connected.
And ruins fucking hundreds of, or if not thousands of people's flights. You're fucking up 911 dispatch. You're screwing with the banks. You're screwing with the stock market. You're screwing with everything.
It's all connected. Bro.
Like, this was an update that got pushed out. Like, this is so wild. Every other day, it's a immediately, like, insanely wild thing that's going on. Just today, I got hit with a wild thing. Granted, it has nothing to do with any of the topics that are on from there, but I'm waiting since Monday. I've been waiting on fucking 3 deck boards that come from Baltimore, Maryland. They're still not here. I'm like, how? It's 3 hours away. How is this not here yet? What is going on here? What the fuck?
Bro,
granted, that has nothing to do with what's going the current like the climate, but
no,
it's just like every other day is something crazy. And then did you see about this kid being apparently in, like, BlackRock videos?
I was just about to bring that up. I was like, so it's odd that, like, BlackRock don't be having commercials.
Yeah, and then they took the video down.
So it's odd that you had a commercial for one that y'all don't do commercial, but y'all had one.
And it's like in a classroom, like in a school. It's like
featured in it, not
featured. Just happens to be in it.
In it twice.
The
most powerful company in the world got a commercial, and this nigga's in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we got the Secret Service thing. That's why, like, okay, the lady's running it or whatever. You got. Their story is that they stick with. We didn't want to put people on this roof. That's
planet.
But if you look behind Trump in the video, they're sitting on a solid,
yep,
like,
pitched roof. They're all pitched roofs in the area. Yeah,
every roof is pitched.
bro.
So, like you're in the sticks.
There was an ex-Secret Service guy did a interview, and he was like,
was he on Pierce Morgan? Was he like Kevin dude, like white dude with like gray buzz haired
cut details that I don't know.
Sniper.
Things were.
Was he a sniper?
I don't think so. Okay, well, I just paid attention to what he said.
Your reporting is impeccable, Jay. You should definitely be a journalist.
It's just more of the shitty confusion. But this guy, because I'm like, I don't. Cool, you're an ex-Secret Service. Like, I don't. X when? Yesterday? Okay, well, 6 years ago? Who the fuck? You know what I mean? But he
forget about the details about the guy who the expert in the situation.
Doesn't matter.
What did he say about that?
He said his sources told him that there was supposed to be somebody on the roof, but the nigga ain't come to work that day.
I also then saw stories that there was people in the building.
Yeah, there were snipers apparently in the building.
But yeah, and like their ladder is like 10 feet from where this kid put up his ladder.
The fact that there's a report that an officer got on the roof, said, "Yeah, what are you doing?" And the guy pointed the gun at him, and the cop said, "You got it, my guy. I'm gonna go home." And just got down off the ladder and said, "Now everything's cool." Like, what? Dog, you cannot tell me.
Bro, it does seem it is
that this was done by set up by somebody. Like
and then we also have stories of like people were reporting it to the police that there's a guy on a gun on the roof, and then the cops are telling the Secret Service people, and they're just like, "Huh? What? No,
bro." They said the sniper that took the shot that killed the bull,
that also now is jobless. Let's not forget.
Well, he said, what he got fired. He was waiting for the go ahead because he's like, I see him, I got him in my sight, I just need the go ahead to shoot him.
Yeah, you need the rules of engagement. So,
and I was like, so you're on the phone, you're ready to shoot, and you're telling your commanders that there's a threat to the.
Yeah, but it's not like on the phone. Like everybody's hooked up with an earpiece and walkie-talkie.
Bro, just listen. You're waiting for the call. You tell your commanders there is a man on a roof with looks like a rifle. And you are waiting minutes to hear a response to say, shoot that nigga?
Yeah.
Seems odd. Seems like the upper-ups that you were calling were like, we know. We're supposed to let this happen.
And he doesn't look like a Secret Service guy. He just looks like a weird kid.
Did we ever find any shell casings? He shot 3 bullets. Did we ever find where those bullets went?
See, I'm also hearing conflicted reports about that, too. Because I've also seen that there was 3. He shot 3 rounds off, all the way up to 8.
Yeah, I think we'll see. What people were getting confused was because when he shot his 3, that's when the return fire immediately happened. So people just hear all these shots and they're like, "Oh, he shot." No, it was he shot 3 and Secret Service returned fire with.
Yeah, I mean, if I wanted to rate this, I would also say this was like an Afghanistan fucking blunder, like level blunder.
Well, was it a blunder or was it purposeful? That's the thing. So, like, let's say if you are BlackRock. And you want this to happen. You want Trump to be president. Yes, he already did whatever he did, but he is the most powerful company. I'm gonna solidify this motherfucker. We're gonna set this up. We're gonna do this. It's gonna be BBs. We might not even have the nigga really shoot anything. We might put little fucking explosive pouches like they have in movies in these things just to make it sound like some shit. We kill this little kid off, kill him. I don't know if he's fucking dead. Same with the fucking firefighter. I haven't seen shit. Said, I don't want to be Alex Jones saying those kids aren't dead, but again, can I just see a trajectory?
Yeah. Also, I haven't seen not a fucking thing about. Granted, I haven't really gone looking. I haven't done any research on it, but like, I have not heard a single thing about this. These other 2 people that were.
Yeah. Can I get a statement from them? Can they?
Well, they're in critical condition.
Yeah, I know. Coincidentally.
Well, I mean, if you did take a bullet to someplace, you would be in a critical condition, depending on where it hits you. I'm playing devil's advocate here.
No, but isn't it funny we don't even know where these 2 people got hit to be critical?
Who they are.
Right, male, female.
Yeah,
very odd. We don't have any.
You also stated child. Where did you hear child?
Huh?
You said kid.
Kid.
Yeah, you said I don't know about nothing about this kid, and then also the firefighter.
Oh, the kid. I meant the shooter because he a kid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't sure.
Oh, they said they couldn't get into his phone.
Yeah, I just saw a video about Rogan talking about that, and they're saying that they can't get into his phone. It's like, what do you mean you can't get into his phone? What the fuck kind of phone is he at? You can get into any phone. You can literally contact the phone company, and they'll open it for you. What are we talking?
They couldn't get into the phone, but they somehow saw that his last Google search was pornography right before he shot Trump. Apparently, so now it's like the memes are he went up there, jerked off, and then shot Trump. But like, so you found out that he was watching porn or looked up porn before he did his deed. Allegedly.
Yeah, I mean, if you were to follow, like, okay, I was thinking about it, and then like, well, I was thinking about it. I'm like, look at the people who were like shot past presidents or like big figures. So like, you got Lee Harvey Oswald.
Yep.
Granted, he's got way more connections to military and stuff like that, but then obviously, like, oh, he's a kook.
Right.
You got Charles Manson. Granted, he didn't kill like a president or anything like that, but like MK Ultra kind of bull. You got the dude who shot. Is it John Lennon?
Yeah.
The fat dude who just got out of prison.
Yeah.
Kind of recently. Him, who like apparently has like connections to the Bush family. And Bush is like was like the leader of the CIA. So it's just like you got another story of like, Grant. We don't know his ties yet. I'm sure we will. Like,
I mean, he's already tied to BlackRock. That's good enough to me.
Yeah, I mean that's a pretty insane tie.
Attached to a Bush or anything. You attached to the niggas above Bush.
Yeah, you're talking attached to the one of the three major companies that own 70% of like the world.
When them niggas say go, you go. Yes. It's amazing to me. The whole thing is fucking amazing to me. And
dude, I will say that like Rogan's definitely on point. Like I don't even watch Rogan's show anymore, but like I'll just see tweets of being like, it'd be like, yo, this season of America is literally insane. It's off the charts. And it literally just gets crazier and crazier every other fucking day. 100%. Like there's so much crazy shit that happens that it just is. It's fucking it's mind numbing at this point.
100%.
So it's fucking
amazing. It makes my head hurt though with this whole Trump thing. And then you got at the RNC last night, he's out there with his fucking ear patch, and then you got these clowns out in the fucking audience.
Oh, I will say though that like the man capitalized on every opportunity that has come his way.
Even that. No, even that. You go back to the bullshit assassination attempt, which
they got pictures of him like in between Secret Service people. He's got blood on his face.
No, not even that picture. But there's an active shooter. You don't know how many. Trump says, hold on. Let me. Your whole face is out.
Well, they also this is at we have to do the point that this is like when he's doing this part, they had said that shooter's down.
But you don't know if there's another one, so you can't afford the risk of letting him stick his face out. He is the former president. He is the guy running. Get the fuck down, but you let him put his face out, get this photo.
He also says, "Let me get my shoes." Like his shoes came off.
Yeah, like dog.
Like when did you? Why are your shoes off?
What is happening here? All you, if this was a real assassination, all you niggas around him need to be fired because that is a lapse of security. Crazily that you let this man.
Also, the amazement that like the women of the Secret Service immediately just got torched by the internet.
Oh yeah. Some of them,
dude. Nothing but Twitter was just like, get these goddamn bitches of the Secret Service.
The one thing is, like, there was one girl hugging his fucking torso, like trying to get, like, so like I got the whole. I mean,
but then you also have a picture of some random chick, like a chick, also just like hovering behind him.
Yeah, like, we argued. Me and my coworker argued about that because I'm like, what is it?
It looks like she's using him as the shield.
Yeah, I mean, I bet she's using any of them as it. But you're on the middle of the stage. What can you do? You know what I mean? Like as much as you're trained,
bullets are coming from.
Right. As much as you're trained for this, I'm Secret Service. I'm not former fucking active military. So yes, you might put me in all the most stressful situations, like a police officer. But until the bullets really get to flying, nigga, it's training. So, and again, I got to argue with my coworker. What's the difference between hiding and taking cover? And he's like, well, when you take cover, you got to have a line of sight and blah, 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 blah. Like, no. You don't have to know shit because you don't know where anything's coming from. Now, if you have a direct threat and you know where that is, yes, you gotta have a line of sight. But if you
but I also would have like thought that like since everybody is communicating, they would have been like, "Oh, shooter in this direction."
But you don't know if there's another one. Is my point.
Yeah, I mean,
so you're now just taking cover.
But you can't also make decisions in an active shooting situation with information that you don't know about. You got to take the information that you do know about and react to that information. You can't be making
that's true.
choices where you're going to sit behind the president from an angle that is still clear. You're clearly visible.
Sure, I mean you're on an open stage. Everybody's fair game.
Well, yeah, but their body and around him. So, I mean, that's what they're trained.
I mean, she was protecting his Achilles ankles.
I mean, yeah, I guess so. She's down there hiding between his legs.
Somebody got to protect his asshole. Shit, he was down there. Yo, she took him spade. Oh,
she probably took his shoes off.
I did see the fucking thing at the RNC where Trump only had male Secret Service people lead him in. They're like, yeah,
that's in the RNC thing. Yeah, that was also funny as hell. Like, I
think that's just.
I want everybody to look at this detail tonight. Is that there's not a single woman. Okay, so we're gonna push this. We're pushing this.
Like, yo, this is gonna be the wildest 4 years. Like these 4 with Biden was wild. The 4 with Trump were fucking wild. These next 4 with Trump
it's gonna be insane. Bro. It's gonna be insane. Nuts. It's gonna be absolutely insane. The news the news is gonna be nuts. I don't know.
That's another thing I think about because when Trump was in presidency. All news stations ratings were at an all-time high.
He got out glued to the news.
Right. So when you think about just BlackRock, the power that be, it just makes sense to put him back in from a financial perspective for the niggas' money that matters. So it's like, he was generating all this when he was. Yeah, we know these little trials.
Yeah, but I want to say that the biggest upside to them was probably COVID.
What do you mean?
Because BlackRock was then able, since rates were so low, that's when they started doing the buying of all the real estate and shit.
Yeah,
and they killed it, and all those smart people that were working at those 3 or 4 companies just made oodles of fucking money. I don't know how that's totally legal at all either way. It's insane.
Honestly,
I want to go work for them.
They all said it was a leak from a lab, which they've all confirmed now. It wouldn't surprise me if somebody from BlackRock had something to do with that. They're just smart and they're about money.
Also, they have all the money.
Right. So how do we get the luck? What can we do to sit here in this brainstorm to get housing rates low globally and just get all? Hey, what about a virus? Ooh,
how can we take command of the situation and let's take fucking complete and utter advantage of it for the next 2 or 3 years? Then we'll be sitting pretty and we can ride out for the next couple of years, and then we'll just start it back up again and it'll just start getting crazy out here.
And we probably own a couple of the pharmacies that make the fucking vaccine anyway.
We own all the fucking. They own all the fucking vaccine. You know, I'm pretty sure BlackRock owns Pfizer.
It's only a win.
Well, I mean, if you do look at the 3 biggest companies are I think Fidelity, BlackRock, and Vanguard.
Yeah.
And they all own 70% of each other. Yeah. And then they also own 80% of all wealth in America.
Yep.
It's crazy.
I was telling my girl, I was like, when you hear about the Illuminati and shit, it's easy. It's not
you can easily get lost in the rabbit hole. I mean, this shit is so fishy, and I'm poor, but these bros are this is upper echelon of fucking wealth here. They have so much money that it's not even comparable. It's not even.
She was do they? She was oh, so they're like Mars? I'm they own Mars.
Yeah, they own Mars.
It was yeah.
They own everything out of them.
Mars owns? They own them.
You see all those stars in the space? You see all those little lights? Yeah, they own all that too.
Yes.
Because they're the only ones that are going to be able to pay to get there. And then whatever is there, they're going to take that shit from whatever's there.
100%. They fund all this shit. They're funding Ukraine. It's weird that Ukraine war is not even over. And they were yeah, we'll be the ones to rebuild Ukraine when the war's over.
Yeah, they got the contract for that.
Yeah. Interesting that you guys didn't even specify when who wins the war. You just say, when that shit's over, we got it.
Yeah, we got the rebuild over there. We got it.
So even if it's Russia owned at that, interesting.
I think that we're supposed to read between the lines and think that if Russia wins, then they don't get the. But I'm sure they've been talking with Putin. And was like, you know what, we'll do it for you. We got it. We'll just slide a little couple rubles this way, there, dog. We got you. And I'm sure BlackRock owns fucking Boeing and what is the other big plane company? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But like, I'm sure they own all the weapons companies that are just pumping out weapons and sending them over there. So, and then you had the fucking blunder by fucking Biden a couple days before the shooting. It was like, oh yeah, he called Zelensky President Putin.
Yeah.
And then he also got him saying, oh yeah, Vice President Trump. It's like, dog. Then he hasn't fired the chick who runs the Secret Service, who was like, we didn't want to put snipers on that roof, even though they were in the building, because the roof was sloped. And it's like, oh, dog.
It's also weird how, like, well, not weird, but it's weird to me, like, how leading up to the debate, and I mean, all year, past 2 years, we've all been making fun of Joe and his decline, and the left's been like, no, he's stronger than ever. He's so smart. Look at he's fucking right. And we get closer to the debate.
Absolute blindness for people to say that. That's also wild to me. I mean, I get it. You don't like Trump, but like, also,
I don't know if it's blindness.
Looks like a duck, quacks like a duck, smells like a duck. It's a fucking duck, dude.
Well, it's weird because, like, I don't know.
Joe's a lame duck.
To me, it's agenda, and to me, it's just a bigger
I
thing.
think that could also be bots. That shit. I feel like that could kind of be like what? All the accounts.
No. I don't mean. I'm not talking accounts. I'm not talking fake. I'm talking news. I'm talking news shows. I'm talking The View. I'm talking CNBC. I'm talking actual people, prominent people on television, shitting on people who are like, "Yo, Joe Biden's not declining. Y'all are fucking wild." Da 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 da. So then, leading up to the debate, he has more gaffes. He's looking even more frail. You're like, okay, cool. After the debate, looks the way he looks, and then it's literally a whole media shift of, yeah, he's got to go. Yeah, actually, he's bad. And I'm like, that's odd.
You got all of his political members talking about him standing down.
Side of he is mentally unstable. When we were saying this, it just seems like the powers that be that tell you what to say and what to report on has now said, hey, let's get him out of here.
Well, I think it's also because the numbers had shifted. Like somewhere in the numbers within the last 2 weeks.
What are we talking about? Numbers.
Well, that's what they all operate off of. That's the only reason they're keeping them there.
That's what they say.
That was the only reason. That's what I generally believe. I don't believe that I actually think that Joe's doing a great job. I mean,
do you think the numbers?
I did watch Joe's speech before, like his big boy speech or whatever, where he had the two bumbles, with the President Putin and Vice President Trump thing, and like the horse of the speech, the answers weren't bad. He was kind of pretty on point about it.
No, it seemed like they give Joe his. It
sounded like teleprompter kind of stuff.
No, it seemed like they give him his wake up medicine too late, because he's fucked up in the beginning, like in the debate. He was bad. In the second half, it was good. He was like, oh, why, Joe? What happened in the first half? Same with the John. Yo, I'm fucking up niggas' name, calling him whatever. Boom, a little bit later, I'm great.
Yeah, but that wasn't like both. Like it was, they were staggered, because like the one thing literally was like, after he'd given a speech, then he brings up Zelensky or whatever. Granted, it's just people's names that he did fuck up there. Granted, also, if you ask this motherfucker about any number, he will fucking blow that number out of the water. You can't give him any math problems. Anything that has anything to do with numbers, just throw them things right the fuck away. Just tell him to be vague about it, because he always fucks that shit up. He'll be like, billion, trillion, fucking best country in the world. When I was 10 years old, my dad had me ride a bike and bullshit like that. So, but I mean, the rest of the speech, it may have been telepromptered and he was like reading off of it or whatever. But like, it was, that shit seemed on point. Like when people were asking, like, yo, what are you going to do? Your party's asking you to step down. Like his answer to that was like, look, like granted, it seemed like I'm fucking kind of fumbling the ball up here, but like, look, some of the shit's still getting done. So like, I'm still here. It's just my mind's working faster. I need to be going to bed at 8 o'clock, so that way I'm not up running around all day traveling. And traveling does take drags on people, especially someone who's fucking old as dirt, and a geezy, but like it also just doesn't look good. Like you want someone who's going to be in there that can handle the burden of it. So like we don't need to be giving this to the fucking geriatric guy that should be a greeter at Walmart. Like it's fucking baffling. But then also it's just like the turnaround swap and on what's been going on. Who do you think they would replace him with? Because there's no way you're putting Kamala up there.
See, that's also
Kamala's getting fucking dumpstered.
So with the report that he may drop out of the race coming soon, probably when he recovers from COVID, he'll make a statement.
Yeah, because you can't be in a room more than
the rumor is he's not endorsing Kamala. He wants an open race among the Democrats. And to me, that seems odd because the reason you pick your VP is because
that's your successor.
Right, that's your man, that's your successor. If anything would happen to you, or when this is over, you're going to endorse them because that's your man's and whatever. So it's odd to me that you spent 4 years with her and you're like, nah, I want it open. I'm not backing her. Well, if you're not backing her,
but then
this late into the game,
numbers. That also leads to the numbers because they know that. Like that's why I don't think you ever really see Kamala, is because they know that if she's up there, she's just going to get eaten alive. That people don't like her.
Who cares?
That's why you have anytime you see her, she's either fucking doing some fucking dumb dance or she's up there talking some dumb speech.
If you think anybody's vote in America is a real vote, you're fucking crazy. None of that shit matters. It's just for show. They're gonna put in office who they want to put in office, and they're like, "Oh well, hey, he lost by such and such." Cool, whatever. Hey, you should have known the elections were fucked up when I think it was John Kerry lost to Bush, but the nigga won the popular vote. How did nigga get more popular votes than fucking electoral? It don't make no fucking sense because just in theory, more motherfuckers voted for you here and everywhere, but you couldn't. All right, whatever, cool.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand.
Then they like, well, electoral college and this one has so many things and blah blah blah. Yeah, all right, whatever, cool. Miss me with the bullshit. I understand. My vote doesn't matter. Y'all gonna do what y'all want to do. So if they want Kamala in, they're gonna put Kamala in.
They're not putting Kamala in.
But I'm saying if
they don't want Kamala in.
I know they don't, but they clearly want Trump. But I'm saying if the powers that be wanted Kamala, she'd be in. Because who the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if that was the case, then she would have a more like social presence, and she would be more out there than she is now.
Though. But
because as soon as she became vice president, she shut the fuck up and sat in the corner.
That's what you do as vice president. Pence wasn't really out here though.
Oh, Pence was a robot, dog. He had a fly lined on his head, and he was destroyed after that.
He can say anything
he was done after a fly landed on his fucking head.
We can do all that to dismiss him, but that's just what the VP. Like the VP isn't out. Like who was I was gonna say Joe Biden. But you didn't really see Biden out there a lot when fucking.
I don't know, man. Dog, I used to see him all the time posting videos, being like, "Yeah, I love ice cream."
Sure, but you know what I mean. Like you see him
mint chocolate chip. Dog.
And honestly, if you see, I when I was living with my aunt, all there was CNN on. So Kamala was out a lot. But if you're not watching Democratic news, you're not hearing about every time Kamala goes to a
yeah, but the only times I've ever seen her, she's at some kind of bullshit thing and she's making some dumb speech, but like the time is time.
But think about why
and then she's like dancing down the streets.
Stop. Think about why you're seeing it though. You're seeing the memes and the whatever. You're not a Kamala fan. I'm telling you, when I see CNN at my aunt's house with your pro-Democrat thing, they're not showing the gaffes and the memes and the fuckery. They're showing the pro Kamala stuff. So
her accolades.
I don't even see negative Kamala. Like I don't see anything about Kamala, positive or negative. Like I don't see the memes that you see about her. But I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about dancing on the street. I get nothing about Kamala. So, but I do know when I was living with my aunt, I would just see that shit all the time on CNN. Oh, Kamala's going here. Oh, Kamala just did a speech here. Oh, Kamala's going to the border. She's like I saw that shit once a week.
The last thing I saw from her was a speech on Juneteenth, or was that the president's thing of Juneteenth, which wasn't on Juneteenth? But then she gave a speech there, and then the next time I saw her, she was dancing down the street, fucking in like a hallway of a stadium with a bunch of kids. Which I was whatever. That's cool.
It's
she got the moves, I guess.
This late in the game, if you're not gonna back Kamala, who America's only seen and known about for the past 4 years, you have no chance because you're not gonna go out here and be like, oh well, let's have a Democratic race in the Democratic Party. We don't know fucking anybody.
Also, with what? Fucking 3 months left?
Right. So now this thing has got to go on a camp, got to get elected. You got to get the nomination first. Like, Joe, you have to step down. We then need to get everybody together that wants to run. We need to hold a convention. We need to give this nigga the election.
Yeah, we need to get people to the ballot box to then vote for who they want to see on the Democratic fucking...
The Democrats would have to have debates held just amongst themselves. You don't have the time,
especially Joe. I mean, Joe would have to nominate whoever would be the vice president or like the new,
or he could do that right off
rip. President be like, yeah, I want to nominate this person, and the Democrats like, all right, yeah, we're done with that. So it's just,
but yeah, so since he won't,
you think he'll put Nancy up there?
Y'all are fucked. Put Nancy. No, Nancy's too old.
If they put Nancy up there, dude, the world's gonna lose.
Also, I don't think Nancy would want to
lose its mind, dude.
Because you think if Nancy were to take it, she would have to stop all of the stocks and shit. She make too much money now doing what she's doing.
She's supposed to stop all the stuff. She's left, isn't she? Not the speaker anymore. She's pretty sure she stepped down from being the speaker.
Yeah, she stepped down. What you think? Them contracts ended?
Well, I mean, I've been following her stock profile, and it's still doing well. So
I bet it is.
Also, like, I'm pretty sure that was then to get around the law that they were trying to pass, being like, the stock people, the people who are in Congress can't have people doing.
Like, you're gonna stop my insider trading? Darn it! Yeah. All right, I'm out.
I'm just gonna have to be insider trading and still talk to my friends that are up on the hill. You're muted.
I get a message every time I'm muted. You don't have to. God no.
I just putting it out there. So that way, it's just. You know, I know I got to notify you of whether or not you're going to be here every Friday. So, figure I'll notify you when your mic goes out.
Sometimes I just don't know.
So, yeah, I mean, I've seen every single different which way about this. It's also taking crazy turns in like the way of the internet. Like people are just getting fired. The fucking weird dude Destiny got fucking banned off of Kick. The open relationship cuckbull. He's some political.
What's his name?
His name's Destiny.
Oh, Destiny. Okay, yeah, I know Destiny. Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
He came out and was like, oh well, he got banned from a bunch of accounts and then said like, if you got caught with a stray at the fucking rally, I'm gonna make fun of you on Twitter the next day. And it's just like, all right, well. You didn't need to fucking. Then he went on a talk show or not talk show. Like news. Yeah, he went on Piers Morgan the next day or whatever.
And got shit on,
and then just got absolutely obliterated again.
I just don't. I don't.
I get what he was trying to say or like trying to prove or whatever, but like
I get it.
Yeah, but like you're also just you can't be a public figure. Then you get mad because they're not playing by the same rules. Like, bro, if you're trying to win, you got to play the high horse. I don't know. You got to take the high road on the situations. Can't just be like, oh, well, if you were at the rally, like they were making fun of Nancy Pelosi's husband getting beat with a hammer. Like, yeah, no shit. But like, you can't use that as a fucking excuse for you to say wild shit. Like obviously does it make sense? Yeah, it makes sense on why you said it, but like you gotta if you want to win, you gotta take the high road.
No,
you gotta be the moral fucking.
You can't go out and be like, hey,
goose,
the right were making fun of Nancy Pelosi's husband for getting hit with the hammer,
so that's why
I'm allowed to make fun of somebody who got killed allegedly. it's two different things. If Nancy Pelosi's husband were to get beat to death with a hammer, I don't think motherfuckers would have been making the type of jokes that you're talking about. But since he didn't, and then the body cam video comes out, and the information before the body cam video came out was he knew the guy, and it wasn't just like some random fucking attack that he was unaware of. Oh, okay. Well, this is different. Yeah, this. Okay, we can joke about this, but no.
I mean, I think it's a situation of like, yo, you're a person who makes your life off the internet. Obviously, you've been hit with brain rot. Like you've been reading way too much fucking random names on the internet that have super anonymity compared to you, which is a person who you've made yourself a public figure on the internet. You make your money from talking on the internet. So like eventually something started stacking up and hitting the nerves, and then now you're out here spouting bullshit. Now you're fucking catching the strays for what you said. You're catching the fucking consequences of your First Amendment right.
You know what it also is. It's because it's not even necessarily just that. It's like there are people crazy on the left like that are like, hey, anybody that supports Trump deserves to die, and you're like, I just can't understand.
Oh, they were calling for that when Trump lost. They were like, yo, everybody who voted for Trump, they need to be put on a list and we need to lock them up.
Yeah, like I don't.
Pretty sure AOC tweeted that or some shit like that.
I don't understand how you get to that when it's not that deep. It's really not that deep. It's, hey, he is the guy running. This is the option I have, and this is the things that he wants to do. If you're smart and you have eyes and you're critical thinker and you see the way the country is going, you'd be like, hey, I want the guy that's going to shut shit down and maybe bring us back to order, make America great again. And then you look in the past 4 years and you got that out, and you just got people who are able to commit murder and then walk out of jail and go on podcasts and be like, yeah, fuck them. Like, oh, cool. Cool.
Yeah, we live in a wild time.
Like, I can just go into a store and just take shit and nothing happens to me.
Yeah, I can just me and a bunch of buddies can just run into stores with ski masks on and just grab everything off the shelves and just run out.
You don't even need the ski mask no more. I see videos of motherfuckers recording themselves running in the Apple stores taking. What are they going to do?
Yeah, just ganking phones and just fucking walking out.
They're going to arrest me and they're going to send me home because.
Yeah, I'm going to sit in a jail cell for fucking 6 hours.
Yeah, and I'm going to go home. They're going to hit me with a fucking ticket. I'm not even going to show up to the court case.
Yeah, because fuck that shit.
Right, like, and I'm just going to. No, you need to fucking lock shit down. I saw a fucking story today about good old liberal Canada, where a guy got arrested for carjacking. Went before the judge. Judge said, "Cool, you can go home." Guy walks out of the courthouse and steals a car from the fucking courthouse parking lot. And the fucking like mayor or whatever is telling this fucking thing to the reporters, and he's like, "You can't even make this shit up." He's like, "He literally walked out the courthouse and stole a car from the courthouse parking lot." He's like, "We got to do something. We need to get together and make our law stricter." And I was like, "Yo."
I love how everyone was like, "Yo, well, I mean, at least he kept the same energy as he went." He kept the same energy, kept it pushing. He said, "Oh, you're not going to give me any consequences? All right, bet I'm going to keep doing this."
When California has to be like, "Hey guys, keep your car doors unlocked," just so that way when they do need to take the shit out of your car,
your windows,
they won't be breaking your windows and there's glass on the ground. So if you could just do that, so we don't have to clean up glass, I appreciate it.
Dog, I just seen a video I think yesterday that was 2 kids that had like stolen a $80,000 or $100,000 car.
Oh,
they were getting booked and they were throwing them back on. They were fucking hype about it.
Yes, they were so excited.
They were so hype because they knew. I mean, granted, they shouldn't have at all, but like they were gonna go viral. They've gone viral on the fucking fact now, and
bro, I don't even think these 2 retarded motherfuckers knew a camera was there. I think they were just genuinely hype about being hyped arrested, about getting fucking arrested. It just so, and then the police released it because they were like, "Look at these 2 dumb motherfuckers," and then the internet. Yeah. Being full of dumb motherfuckers. Yo, these guys are lit.
Yeah, which is crazy because like, you know,
Adam 22's podcast next week probably.
Yeah. Where did it feel to steal those cars? Adam, it felt great. Where's your car parked at? I'm gonna go take that.
Adam 22 is such a fucking clown.
Dude, it's every fucking YouTuber nowadays. I mean, we're just grifting off of it, but obviously we're not as popular. But I mean, I'm not going to go to the lengths that motherfucker's at to stay in the relevant or to stay in the circles.
He's gone too far. When you get Pop Smoke's fucking killer on your podcast, dog, what are we doing? You that's wild. You should have backdoored that bull. You should have never. What the fuck are you doing, yo? You giving that nigga a platform for what? Come on, dog.
Yeah, we live in a wild time where, like,
and then you over here doing fucking gay porn. Like, you a wild bull, yo. You just a wild bull. The internet.
Oh, to just make a buck.
I was telling my girl the other day. I was like, I know I'm getting old because A, I don't know any of these new fucking terms anymore, and then B, I'm just tired of the internet. Like, I wish the internet would just go away. Because I just can't with it anymore.
It is getting, like, surprisingly, like, so crazy. Like, I mean, granted, it's not at the same time because, like, the internet has always been a wild and crazy place, but, like, now it's just like now people monetize it in ways that, like, the people who do the craziest shit are the ones who are getting fucking rich and famous off it. Yeah. I mean, granted, I will say that I'm a big fan of the people who are fucking pedophile hunting, and now they're just beating up pedophiles in stores. That shit's crazy.
Even that, I'm not even a fan of because it's just assault. You smack on. I have no proof. You not showing me no things. Yeah, you just running up on a nigga and sure they giving off. I don't even know if this is real. You could have hired this man to act like he don't know what the fuck going on, so you can smack the shit out of him for $1,000 cash. And now we all like, yo, they get pedophiles out here. Maybe.
Yeah, but it's, I mean, yeah,
I haven't 100%. Seen no official court cases for none of these niggas that have been.
I like to hope that all those motherfuckers are pedophiles and they're catching what's coming to them. But like
what I'm saying is,
also at the same time, we do live in a time where like countries like Japan are now going through problems where like, and like major cities obviously in the U.S. are also having problems, but like with people who are filming content where they're just harassing and fucking with people just to get views and make content.
Hell, speed.
Dog, in Japan, they had to put up a billboard to block a mountain so people would stop taking pictures and blocking the street in front of a gas station. Like, they're like, it's baffling that like this is the lengths of which taxpayer people are paying dollars towards. I don't know if Japan pays taxes or whatever, but like
they do.
Just the fact, I'm sure they do, but like the fact that you didn't decide like, yo, you need to fucking crank down on these fucking streamer kids and get them out of here. Like, we're gonna go to the lengths of putting up a fucking billboard to block the view of like some photos or like people fucking like. Now we have these people who are doing these drunk interviews, like down in 6th Street in Austin, where you ended up getting the Hawk Tour girl. Where she's got her 15 minutes of fame and she's fucking getting rich. She's got like 2 million fucking Instagram followers and putting up videos, and she's supposed to get a TV show because she made a drunk conversation saying that she spits on dicks. Like, this is where we're at now.
Yeah. This is
every other day we got people coming, like they just had what was another video that just went viral? They had a fucking the Kai Cenat fucking house. Fucking the one kid there had a fucking baby mama come in and cause a bunch of drama in this New York trap house that they just moved into. Like, dude, every time you turn around, it's another just wild, crazy bullshit thing to get somebody famous.
Yep. I'm done. I can't. I'm gonna keep my algorithm the way it is. It makes sense to me.
Then you got people that, me and Tim talked about the sketch thing last week. Which is where I asked you the question about which one would you rather be a friend be gay or be a cuck? Because we ended up talking about Sneeko.
Yeah.
Because then also you got a bunch of people who were like, yo, I've seen a bunch of people that were on granted, I don't know if they're real. This is Twitter. But like people are being like, oh, I see all these people talking about Trump and this assassination thing. They don't give a fuck about the shit that's going on in the Middle East or in the Ukraine. It's like, yeah, no shit, dummy. We don't live there. They're not running to be president. We don't know any of those motherfuckers over in the Middle East, dog, or in Ukraine for that matter. None of those. That's why people in America don't give a fuck. Also, the motherfuckers who were sitting in the middle of the street saying like, "Yo, free Palestine" by blocking my way to get to work. Like, dog, get out of the street.
Yeah, I'm glad that shit's over.
It's not over. I still see videos of that shit every other day. I saw a video of ladies holding like I don't know, it was rope or fishing line or something across the street. Fucking Jeep drove right through that shit and almost fucking killed this lady because the line snapped on and knocked her on her ass.
Your algorithms are wild.
My algorithm is nuts, dude. My Twitter algorithm is nothing but fucking crazy shit and people dying left and right, dude. It's insane. Every time I fucking look at Twitter, I'm like, damn, dude, I don't want to go outside. It's crazy. Motherfuckers out here acting reckless.
That's wild.
Oh, here's a fucking. We're good. She's good. She's good.
What?
No, it's a stripper falling from a pole, like fucking 20 feet.
Did we talk about Hawk 2, girl?
I told me and Tim talked about it last week. If you wanna talk about what's your feelings on the Hawk 2 chick?
Not even. So I was talking to my one homie, and he was like, "Yo, it's crazy how she's famous now, whatever." Yeah, like 100%. He was like, and honestly, I don't even want that shit. Like, I don't want a chick hawking a loogie on my shit. That's too much. That's one extra. And I'm like, oh nah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, give me that. Like, spit on my shit. Yeah, give me all that. He was like, nah, I'm cool with mucus, but like the saliva, like the heavy saliva from like the back of the throat. He's like, but I don't want nobody like snot on my dick. I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck. She whacking that joint on her
slippy, that slime on it.
That joint,
slime me out, babe.
Fuck. I was like, nigga, what's the difference between when you
getting hair from a chick and she gets that dry spit?
Well, no, I was gonna say you in the back of her throat and she, nigga, that's the same shit that was in her nose, nigga.
There's dudes out there who dream of having a chick throw up on them.
Thanks. So I guess my question to you is, do you want the Hawk 2 or is that too much?
Oh yeah, dude. Hawk 2 all day. Hawk 2 all day.
All day.
Let me get that Hawk 2 all day.
Spit on my shit. Just spit in my mouth. Why you at it? God damn.
All right, no. You ain't gonna be sucking on my unit and then spitting my mouth.
Oh no, that's not what I'm talking about. No. I'm sorry. No, that's not what I meant. I didn't mean it like that.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, wait, no. Pause, yeah, pause. Two different times. Two.
Yeah, that's you're talking about pre-game and fucking situations. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely seeing the switch up. I mean, granted, this is from Instagram, and Instagram is ruthless on people. So she's catching all the hate today, or now that we're a couple days. But I will say that, like, bro, I feel so like. Could you imagine if like you were just chilling at home, and like, let's just say your girl went out to the bar. Granted, this is Nashville, so like obviously. Don't ever let your girl just go out to the bars in Nashville.
Hey, yo, Nashville is crazy.
It's great. Don't let your girl go out in Austin, LA, or Nashville. Dog.
Hey, don't ever let your girl go to Nashville.
But like, bro, could you imagine if you were just chilling at the crib, or like maybe you were out with your homies, you know, drinking at the bar, and then like your girl's out with her girls' night friends or whatever, and like you're fucking scrolling through fucking Instagram the next day, and you just see your babe talking about Hawk 2ing on dicks on fucking in an interview, a random interview outside of a bar, and you just seeing it going fucking viral. And the next thing you know, you're seeing a picture of her sitting next to Shaq, and Shaq is hitting her with the devious look.
Well,
I wish he would Hawk 2 on my shit. Like, you just be like, damn, bro. How do I respond to this? She was just a bitch working in a spring factory. She was like a Florida fucking 8, dude. He could like he could have been like, oh, we're gonna have a life together. We could have a farm. This could all work out. The next thing you know, she's going viral for spitting on dicks. Your girl's getting viral. She's getting DM'd by fucking Tyga. Hey, you trying to make fucking 30 grand real quick on a fucking OnlyFans video? You can never have take care of you, never have to work in that spring factory again.
Actually, clearly for the streets, for one.
Well, obviously now.
Before.
Obviously now, dog.
Before.
She might. I don't know. She was wasted, so she might have just said some crazy shit. So, but obviously, it's a wrap for that bull.
But she leaned into it. But even then, right? You peep. Her friend, her friend was out with her friend.
Her friend is still at her hip, dog.
Huh?
Her friend is still at her hip. In all the videos that I see about Hawk to a chick now, she's still there with her.
But I'm saying, like, I'm sure her friend was drinking too that night. And when the bull asked the question, old girl was like, hey, go ahead, you got that. Because she already knew her friend, and she about to give this nigga an answer that could
be crazy. She's about to blow this bull's mind.
Conservative. She's a good girl. She's not a whore. So she really...
Maybe we don't know. We don't know if she's a whore or not. She just didn't say anything. She might be a fucking freak body.
She might be. But
she's claiming these chicks are fucking.
If anything, she's a closet whore, and I'd much rather have a closet whore than.
If anything, now that her friend's super rich, she might fucking start acting out and try and get some celebrity dicks. Like, hey, I'm best friends with the Hawk Tua chick. I'll give you a Hawk Tua. Shaq might not have been able to get Hawk Tua girl to Hawk Tua on that shit. He might have needed the friend to do it. Yeah, I mean that shit is baffling.
Let me ask you a question. If the guy that's running BlackRock comes to you and says, Kyle, I want you to do on my shit.
Not for all the money in the world, dog. I'm fucking so good, dog. I'm not that down bad, dog. You're out of your mind, dog. Like, you could own 80% of the world. I'd be like, I'm good, dog. There ain't that much shit out there I want to do, dude. I'm pretty good. I get to play fucking Elden Ring and sit here and talk about homie on Fridays.
What if you came to your girl with the same proposal? Would you want her to do it? Would you be okay with her to do it? Or you'd be like, hey, nah.
No, dog. No, I'm not. That would be even worse.
What?
That'd be even worse.
What?
That's the mother of my children, dog.
But see, I think, you know what? I think you're going about this the wrong way.
No, I'm not.
I think you're going about this
I would rather be living in the streets in LA on fucking Skid Row and end up in that situation than fucking
but in this scenario,
find out my chick had to Hawk Tua on the BlackRock executive for me to and I end up in like some sort of Jeff Bezos fucking situation.
What in this scenario though? What do you think you have to do?
What do I have to do?
What do you think you have to do?
Well, in that situation that you just stated, I would assume that I would have to know that my girl had just Hawk to it on the fucking CEO of BlackRock's fucking. What
does that mean to you?
Unit. That means her mouth is on his penis.
See, okay, that's what I assumed you thought.
That's what I would assume a Hawk Tua is.
But no, because
if it's just like a Hawk Tua, like
remember what did the guy ask her? What's one thing that guys love? And she said, when you do that thing. Just with that, Hawk is spitting a loogie. That's the sound that you want. So
we all know that know that it's not just hawking a loogie on a unit.
See, but now when I told my coworker and my homie that
so this is your autistic brain trying to break down the semantics of this fucking situation.
Because I'm thinking, right? Because I'm like, all right, when I'm like, yeah, I want a chick doing my shit. I'm not. I want you to literally spit on my shit. Like that's literally what that means. So now when you go into your mind, oh, well, that means she got enough jerking me, put me down. Whoa, now you add on all that extra shit. That is not hot tooing. Hot tooing is literally spitting on that thing. So, how much money would the Block Rock nigga have to offer you for you to just
I need to be his CEO. I need all of that. I need all the secrets. I need all the lies. I need he's stepping down and appointing me. That's the only way that's running. And then you're never going to know who I am again. Because I don't know who the CEO of BlackRock is. I'm sure it's public information, but
I'm sure they're gonna give you a name of somebody who probably is a nobody.
Yeah, some guy you've never heard about ever. He's a doctor. Person. He went to Harvard. He's got accolades. He's got achievements. He also does a Tour de France sometimes, you know. Bullshit random. He's a big triathlon runner. But yeah. No. I did have a wild thought today that I do want to ask Jay today, or once he gets back. But I wonder if this is Ralph Lincoln. Oh, Abraham Lincoln's son. Look at that. That's crazy. I wonder if at any time in human life there was a fucking. Well, recently I found out that breast milk for humans is on Facebook Marketplace, which is absolutely insane to me. That they're charging $3. Apparently, breaking news: over 197,000 people are currently watching a live stream to see if a head of lettuce will outlive Joe Biden. The lettuce is currently the projected winner, while being up at 52%. This world is fucking broken. There's also a coconut. So, motherfucker swallowed the whole joint. But, yo, do you think at any time there was a, like in human history, they like farmed human women for breast milk?
No.
No?
The fuck? At any point in human history? No.
You don't think so?
No. Why would you?
Well, I recently found out that there's a whole collective of ladies that sell breast milk on Facebook Marketplace.
I bet there is.
And also, I was thinking about it, and I was like, well, at what point in time did people like start milking cows and like goats and start drinking that? Like, don't it make more sense for people back in the day to drink the milk of the same species where we get the nutrients of?
No.
How does that not make more sense?
Because the woman stops lactating after a certain point in time.
So does a cow.
Yeah, but
also there was in history, there is a time of the thing called a wet nurse.
Sure,
which is where 100%. You have a woman who is not the mother of the child that nurses the child. I mean, granted, like in either, I'm sure during slave time this was a thing, but I just was just wondering if, like, because apparently there are people who out there that be buying this shit. It's on. You can look on Facebook Marketplace right now, and there's fucking people with freezers full of this shit. They'll even post they'll post like lab results. They'll post like how many weeks old their kid is, like the price of it and whatnot.
You got to think there's women out here that can't produce breast milk.
Well, yeah, I understand it. And
So,
like, there's groups that you can donate to like banks and stuff like that, and that makes sense. But then like they're also selling it to like I've seen different prices based on children to others.
Bro, you watch
like there's dudes out here who are mixing that shit in their protein shakes.
I'm sure there is. Those are fucking nuts, bro. There's a
whole TV show about it. I don't know if you watched The Boys on Amazon, but like the main villain of the show, Homelander fucking gets off on nothing but fucking titty milk.
Oh, I know.
Just The Boys. I haven't watched this most current season. I heard this most current season is a little wild.
I heard it was good.
So I heard it's pretty good, but I also heard that like they hopped into a bunch of fucking random storylines that aren't really important. And then also like I did watch the first episode, and like the fucking black dude, his body has changed a lot in the filming of the show. Oh. So like he's just not like he was like this super fucking jack dude, and now he's like fucking thinned out and skinny. And then also Starlight had like a bunch of facial work done, so now she looks all different. Yeah, I mean it's a part of showbiz. So, but
fucking
what do you feel about R. Kelly being cited singing in prison?
I
don't find that surprising at all. I don't really understand why this needed to be reported.
Just more like, a nigga had a cell phone in jail. The times we live in now.
I mean, I'm actually surprised that it took this long for the video to surface of someone saying that, like, of him singing in jail. He's been in jail for like almost what, a year and a half now? 2 years? 3 years?
He was in jail during COVID because he was trying to get out.
I feel like that was like the height of fucking jail talk.
But he was in jail before COVID, and then COVID hit. He was like, I gotta get out. So it's been.
I'm so surprised it took this long for someone to post a video of him singing.
Yeah, no, 100%.
I feel like R. Kelly's just singing in jail. Like I'm pretty sure I've seen like I've seen people say that like, yeah, R. Kelly's just in the day room, just on a table, just singing the hits. Like, what else?
And honestly, we don't know when this video was made, so it might have been one of those times where he was just in the bow hall, just fucking singing. Like, we don't.
Yeah, I mean, the dude's a singer. I mean, it doesn't surprise me at all.
And I'm pretty sure they making that nigga sing and dance like a monkey to make sure his butthole get don't get taken.
You want to keep making these soups? You're gonna keep blessing the fucking cell with some salt.
Yeah, or nigga, we gonna fuck you. Cause we ain't forget that you was pissing on underage women and shit. Like we seen the doc in here, nigga. You want to use the phones? Sing.
Sing Ignition, dog. I'm gonna hear Ignition every day at 6 a.m. That's gonna be my alarm clock.
Honestly, yeah. Pod boss, yeah. Yeah, that's my shit.
You want to keep getting these soups every week? You gonna keep singing fucking Ignition? You know, did you also? We didn't talk about this, but did you hear this fucking the kid apparently had explosives in his car as well?
I did hear that. Of course he did.
And he also had a transponder.
Bro, they always have explosives in their car, coincidentally?
That's what I was like. But like, you know where he parked?
Yeah.
He parked like fucking a grip like away from like a mile and a half from the site.
Crazy.
Also, nobody saw this motherfucker.
I was gonna say nobody saw this
with a ladder and a gun.
But to be fair, it's rural Pennsylvania. They do guns. They do hunting. It's probably not that crazy to see a kid walking with a ladder with a rifle. It honestly probably isn't up
there. Yeah, I mean,
and apparently this kid was on the gun team for his high school, which I don't know, because if you're on the gun team and he apparently was decent on the gun team, 150 fucking yards isn't that hard of a shot that for a nigga.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like I was questioning. I was like, oh yeah, like that kind of seemed like kind of wild. That like that's what like 150 yards seemed a little wild. But then like one of my coworkers like, yeah, dude, like a trained shooter could make a shot from 150 yards from like iron sights.
I was
like, no problem, and I was like, well.
I was listening to a podcast. It was an MMA podcast, but the guy who does the podcast, he's a former Marine. He was saying in basic training, without a scope, they make you they make you hit a target from 100, 200, 300, 400 yards. No scope. He's like, so for a guy with even a little bit of fucking training and know-how to get a shot at somebody from 163 yards, it's fucking open season. It's like shooting fucking fish in a barrel. Like, there's no way you're gonna miss that. So that's when you're like, But he did miss, and he had all the time in the world to line up the very first shot. Also, I want to know what shot hit the teleprompter. Was the first, second, third?
Which one? The teleprompter that we never saw that got hit.
Yeah, that we never saw that got hit.
Or glass anywhere else.
You would think people would be taking like whatever. I just can't.
There was another thing about that too. One dude gets shot in the head. Oh, did you see that at the RNC thing? The speech immediately he starts out, I'm not supposed to be here tonight.
Oh my god, yeah. And
then
you hear Dana White
out.
No, you hear Dana White. Yes, you are.
Dude, the lineup of people who you hear or you see in this giving speeches is insane. You got Hulk Hogan. You got Dana White. You got all these fucking
Amber Rose heavy hitters looking like a fucking clown.
Amber Rose. We got Elon. Wow. I'm supporting. Oh, dog, it is insane. And then immediately the lashback from Biden being like, yo, we can't be letting these multi-billionaires buy the elections. It's like, all right, dog. We've known everybody who's been donating to your cause for a while now. So we're just gonna call we're not gonna call the kettle black here. We're just gonna be like, oh well, I'm not getting any money.
Only poor people.
And then Trump also has the audacity to sell merch on it.
Who wouldn't? That's even more why you're like, oh, this had to be planned because you have the perfect photo, Black Power fist,
fucking photo.
Flag behind you,
fist in the air, blood on your face.
Come on, dog.
Fight.
Come on, dog.
Fight.
Yeah,
fight.
Come on, dog. You can't tell me that shit wasn't fucking planned and stuff. Yeah, by who? BlackRock probably.
Then the man is like, yo, Joe Biden reached out to the family of the firefighter to give his condolences. They didn't want to talk to him. Trump didn't say nothing, but then he at the RNC brings out his entire uniform of firefighter, kisses it on the head.
Bro, him even walking up to it being like, buddy, like, kill me. Fucking kill me. These next 4 years are going to be fucking insane.
I'm here for it.
I'm
so here for it.
Because I was here for the first 4 that he did.
It does absolutely fucking scare me, though, for a person who has children, though. It's just like, I don't know what life in 15 years is going to look like.
Oh, it's going to be nuts. You ever see District 9, the movie?
Yeah. The fucking lobster people?
Yeah. think of District 9 without the fucking aliens.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much where we're going.
I mean, that's what Saudi Arabia tried to do.
Well, China's been doing it.
No, who's the one that's building that big fucking wall of city?
That's Saudi.
Yeah,
it's the Middle East. Apparently, Africa's got some crazy ass wall dam thing too that they're building.
It's just the smartest way to house all of these fucking humans that don't want to die.
Doug, it also like blows my mind of like all the people who are on like Twitter being like, yo, you guys weren't talking, like you guys didn't have the same energy about Palestine or Israel and Ukraine. And it's like, obviously you can look back in the same person's fucking shit that they're posting and they don't have any of the same feelings towards China and the Muslims. Where were you at on that one? Where was your energy on that?
Right.
Like, bro, we're all gonna make picks based on the fucking like people we know or live or fucking know about and care about, whatever. So, and then like, bro, you know what else is crazy to me? That, granted, like the the Jack Black and Tenacious D thing, that's a little wild. But like to see
what's going on with that. I heard from on the podcast I was watching, somebody asked the host, like, how do you feel about Jack Black? But he didn't go into like what all
right, so I'll give you the story of pretty much what happened. So Jack Black was in Australia with the band Tenacious D. You know, remember the movie and shit, right?
Oh yeah.
So yeah, the band consisted of two big members. You got Jack Black, who's the singer, and then Kyle Gass, who's the guitar player.
Right.
It was his birthday. They were in Australia doing a show at the Sydney Opera House or whatever. Big ass show, sold out. Shouts to them on that. Would love to interview Jack Black or Kyle Gass based on this. But like, anyways, it was Kyle's birthday, and he hit him with a yo, blow out your candles, make a wish.
Right.
And then I think because like it was early in the situation, obviously Australia's in the future. So right. I don't know exactly what the time frame on this is. But he makes his wish, and it's like he says like something to the line of don't miss. Like don't miss Trump. So obviously the internet fucking I think he was trying to make a fucking like a joke about it.
Right.
Like he wasn't serious about it. Obviously, I don't believe that because he ended up coming out with a whole bunch of bullshit. But I'm sure that like he was thinking like, yo, over the last 4 years or over the last 8 years, they've been doing nothing but torture this dude on fucking social media forever. Kathy Gifford held up his fucking severed head on a fucking picture. So like I'll just make this little fucking we're in Australia. I'm not in America. Oh, don't miss. I'm just trying to be the edgy kind of guy. I'm 65 years old. I'm just making an edgy joke.
65?
He's 65 years old.
Holy shit. Dog, I am old.
Yeah, it is crazy. So Tenacious D, the movie, probably came out like 20 years ago.
Holy shit, dog, I am old.
So yeah, the Pick of Destiny is super old. So then, like, it immediately starts going viral and like catches because everybody who's talking shit about Trump or saying anything like "yo, missing, don't miss," fucking if this happens again, like you need to be a better shot. If you're taking shots, you better. If you're coming to the king, you best not miss shit like that. So obviously the shit blows up, goes fucking viral, and then they start immediately getting just crazy amounts of backlash. Which, you know, you're promoting violence upon a political member. So it's like, yeah, it's frowned upon. So immediately all the fucking mainstream media reports this as Jack Black says this. Like, oh, washed up star Jack Black says if you try to shoot Trump, don't miss. It's like, obviously that's not, if you see what happened, that's not what happened. But then the narrative gets fucking, it's I told you so, or I heard from this person, I heard from this, whisper down the lane kind of bullshit, where the shit gets spun crazy out of control. So both of them, obviously, they put out apologies. Kyle puts out apologies like, yo, I'm sorry, or like, I didn't have the fucking foresight to see what the fuck was going on. Not like a half-ass apology. He was like, yo, my bad. Right. I don't condone political violence. I'm not advocating for anybody to do anything crazy. Like, he doesn't say that like I was just trying to make a joke and it fell flat. It bombed, obviously. But then Jack comes out. He's like, yo, I got blindsided. I didn't know he was going to suck and say that when I asked him to make a wish on his birthday. So I don't condone that. We're going to shut down all the tours. Like, we're not owning any shows where everything's on a hiatus.
Niggas is pussy.
Sorry.
They scared.
Well, I mean, also this is also the dude who's got Kung Fu Panda coming out, and like he's also the voice of Bowser in like two big
tour, dog.
Yeah, but Jack Black doesn't have anything else going on.
No, he's scared that somebody gonna try to shoot him. He's not worried about the money. He worried about his life.
No, I think Jack Black is worried about his money. Like, obviously, Tenacious D could probably pass back. Like, people who are fans are still going to be fans.
Because, because you're on a world tour. You're in Australia. Niggas don't give a fuck, dog. Your next stop might be in Belgium. they don't care. So for you to cancel a world tour off of some comments you said about an American.
Yeah, but I think he's doing that so that it saves face with his like the people. Like I don't think Disney's gonna be like is gonna be like, yeah, let's keep you on for Kung Fu Panda 6 or 7, whatever the fuck number we're at, because of your social relations right now. Like they drop people fucking left and right because of crazy shit. So
if I'm Jack Black,
I think that Jack Black did this just because he wanted to continue to make Hollywood money.
Maybe. I feel at 65, you've already been a part of.
Jack's not 65. Kyle's 65. Oh. Jack is 50.
Oh, okay, like okay. I don't feel as old then. Okay.
Yeah. Jack. Yeah, I didn't clarify that. So anyway, but then Australia, the Australian, like, I guess, prime minister, president, whatever. Let's just go with president of Australia. President of Australia or something puts out a fucking message being like, yo, this kind of fucking political rhetoric cannot be tolerated. We're going to deport these boys fucking ASAP. So then they get kicked out of Australia. Yeah, they're kicked out of Australia. Get asking to be deported by the Australian president or whatever. Because obviously you're in a political or in a presidential election year, you can't be asking for death upon the president after he apparently almost got shot or almost shot and killed. So fuck.
That's bullshit. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, I think they could bounce back. I think it was a situation where he was trying to make an edgy joke, and he wasn't thinking that, like, oh, this is like, I think that this will, it got laughs. It got laughs in the audience. I don't know if he thought that it was going to, obviously, if you're an artist and you're going to, if you're an artist in today's world, you probably shouldn't allow, well, you're in a stadium, so, or an opera house, so I guess you can't take people's phones. But probably shouldn't allow recordings in your show. But I guess, I don't know how you're going to be able to completely police that. I'm sure some shit will be able to get out.
You do how Dave Chappelle does and the other comedians.
Yeah, but that's smaller. Like you could talk about like I feel like for like someone who's Dave's size and like for theaters, I don't know.
But if
like for people who had like the precedent of like, I don't want my act getting out there for like ruining purposes on the internet. Like, I don't want somebody to record my whole act, my whole hour that I've been working on that's not finished yet and put it on YouTube.
I get that.
That makes sense to me. For someone who's putting on a show about songs that they've been doing for the last, like, I don't know, 20 fucking years. Like doing the fucking soundtrack to fucking Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny. Like, I'm sure they put out like a song or two like once every year or so, but
I'm just saying, if you want to be able to have free speech and be in the public, that is how you're going to do it. And if that means you don't go to fucking opera houses that hold 70,000 people, then I'll go to a place that holds 10,000 and I'll charge some crazy a fucking amount of money. I don't need everybody to come. I just need 10,000. And I've got easily 10,000 diehard fans that'll pay triple the money to see me in a much smaller environment. The meet and greet, like it, yeah, 100%. That's how you gotta go.
Yeah, but I don't think they had the foresight of like, oh, this big thing happened, so
but then I don't immediately cancel my tour. I sit down with my team and we figure out a way going forward with the rest of the tour. What do we do? And just going forward, knowing the climate of where we in the world, apparently. Hey, how do we go forward with this? We don't fuck this up again.
Yeah, but I think they just started freaking out, started seeing all the fucking. I think it was just got scared, freaking out. I don't want to lose Kung Fu Panda. I think it's
enough money.
Fall backwards.
Who's going to see Kung Fu Panda? That
I'll
John
watch
came
Kung Fu
and
Panda.
went.
I'll watch Kung Fu Panda.
I watched the first two.
I like Kung Fu Panda.
So you only watching them shits now because you got a kid. You was not if you didn't have.
I was watching it on John's way before that.
No, I'm saying but I'm saying now.
I didn't watch like the TV show or whatever.
I didn't.
Yeah, I think.
But didn't the new one just come out?
I don't think it's out yet. I think it's 2 drop. And then look that up.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no intent. To me, I feel like it's too long now. Now y'all just doing shit to do shit.
Is this 4?
Yeah, it's definitely
Maybe it's 5?
Oh, I might have stopped after 3 then.
No, because 4's out. 4 did come out. What is going on here? Yeah, Kung Fu Panda 4 came out on March 3rd.
Okay, so yeah, 1 came. Okay, I thought 1 just came out. That shit came and went.
But Kung Fu Panda 5 is starting to take shape.
I bet it's going to take shape right into a trash can.
I mean, I don't know why they're still making them. And I'm sure Mario was Mario 2.
Look, 4 came out. You ain't even know, and you got a kid. And your kid.
Well, we're not in the Kung Fu Panda stage yet. We're in the Moana and fucking Frozen stage.
Oh yeah, they don't sing in what's it called?
Yeah, there's no singing in Kung Fu Panda. Yeah, and then the fucking Mario 2 movie is set to release in 2026.
I didn't even know there was a Mario 2 movie.
That's the Chris Pratt movie. Chris Pratt is Mario.
I didn't know there's a Mario 1.
You didn't know there's a Mario movie? Super Mario.
Dog, why do I want to watch
Super Mario Brothers?
Why do I want to watch a live action Super Mario?
It's not a live action, it's an animated. But Chris Pratt is the voice of Mario.
Why do I want to watch an animated Mario?
Why would you want to watch that? Why would you want to watch a live action version?
I know that was my first question. Why you want to watch?
So I'd watch an animated version, and they use actual Mario. They just made his Italian voice sound nothing like it does.
I don't even want to play the game Mario.
You don't like Mario, dog?
That's not what I said. I said I don't want to play Mario. No time in the past 20 fucking years have I been like, I gotta play Mario.
Well, yeah, because they haven't made a new Mario and fucking a good new looking Mario in fucking 15 years.
They haven't made a new NBA Street since I don't fucking know how long, 10, 15 years ago. And I still have urges to want to play it. And I still will be like, damn, can I download an emulator or something to where I can play NBA Street? But then I'd be like, no, it's going to be shitty quality. I don't want to do that to myself. I would rather keep my memories.
Yeah, but it's different, I feel like, because you're talking about a game that it was engaging and like it's a sports game and
Black. Love to play Black. Shooting game.
Black is still the shit.
I'm just saying, there are games where you're like, I want to. Super Smash Brothers.
Mario's in Super Smash Brothers.
But I'm saying the game. Mario. Sure, I could, but I'm saying the game with Super Smash Brothers, like, just thinking about that, and I'm like, damn, I'm playing. That got me excited just remembering that I
I don't know, like,
I like Mario, and I still, as we talk about this, have no fucking interest to download Mario of any type. Pokemon, I re-downloaded the emulators before Pokemon Go came out. When Pokemon Go came out, I was like, oh, this is lit. I'm already back into Pokemon. Yu-Gi-Oh! Hadn't played that in a while. Got back into that. Keep playing it.
Well, how do you feel about the new NCAA game coming out?
I'm cool.
It's down with that?
It's just college Madden. It didn't look impressive at all. It looked like Madden.
It doesn't look that different from Madden to me. And it looks like what I've seen play-wise.
So cool. Like, I like the fact that pretty much every college is in there, like major college and some small college. I do like that you can do that. The stadium that looks incredible.
As long as it if it does have the mode where you can create a player and like take them from high school all the way to, and then you transfer them into Madden, because Madden's supposed to drop
you're definitely gonna
next month.
You're definitely
so like that. That's a cool feature, I guess. Like that's cool. I'm not gonna buy it because I don't care that much. But like, it does seem like it would be the better of the two to buy.
I don't know. See, I just don't know. I just don't know. Like to me, so I watching the Pat McAfee show this week. Since the game came out, but definitely this week. D Butt and Connor have the game, and they've been playing it nonstop all night, whatever. And it seems fun, but at the same time, it seems like a lot of work. Like you have to do the recruiting, and if like you play the certain game mode, like you have to do that. You have to go to like there's so much into that, which at face value, that is super fucking cool. Like, oh my god, y'all really went in depth with this fucking game. But then I think about long term. Once that nostalgia wears off,
how much playability do you got of like creating your player and then
not even that, but like the recruiting thing is fun because it's new and it's never been done. But how about in 2 weeks? Like Pat asked the guys today, "Hey, how you guys feel about the game? You still playing?" They're both like, "Yeah, we're still playing." What about in 2 weeks when you're still fucking recruiting? Because Pat was like, "Yo, I played for 4 fucking hours and I probably got about 6 minutes of fucking game time in because I was doing." All of the other time was recruiting and doing things to be the coach and all of that shit. He's like,
yeah, but that's for certain people. Like, I get it because like I got a homie at work that like he'll buy like the newest wrestling game, right, and like he'll spend days making a
character. Yeah,
no, not just like one character. He'll like model them kind of like after people that is at my job.
Oh god, okay.
Which is crazy. And then they'll have them, they'll like do like whole storylines with them and shit. And I'm like, so how far, like, because granted, we are in a building of like 100 people. So how many people are you into this? And he's like, he'll get like maybe 20 people in and then stop.
Are you friends with him?
Fucking no, not really. Actually, I got the light from him.
You should be friends.
I gave Tim the microphone from him.
Be friends with him.
No, you wait. I need to be friends with this guy, but you won't go talk to the guy who pushes carts and Home.
Be good on good. He seems like the type that will shoot that fucking place up. Dog, you are making wrestling characters based off of coworkers, and in this game, the general purpose is to beat the shit out of this other person.
I do love fucking with him though. It's amazing to fuck with him.
That shit gonna go left one time. Let them piss him off one time, fire him, do him that WWE shit.
I actually thought that shit was going to happen this week.
See,
dude, you know, dog. He has like he listens to music like on his computer, and he's the retail counter for like the company, right? Or like he gets seen by customers. One of the motherfuckers went out there and fucked with his radio and put on like some fucking, like the bouncing on his booty, like the kind of weird gay songs.
Okay.
They put one of those Johns on his fucking computer. He lost his fucking shit, dude. he fucking lost his shit, dude. I went out there and I was like, damn, dude, I heard you got pranked. He was like, I didn't get pranked. I got fucking aggravated. I was like, oh damn. He's like, it's not fucking funny, dude. I could have lost my job. And then when would I be? I was like, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. I think it's kind of funny. I think it's funny. Now that you're freaking out even more, I think it's even funnier.
Yeah, because you're a piece of shit.
That's why I'm not. I wouldn't think he would lose his job, but I did. I saw all the steps that were taken besides the actual song and like that shit getting played. I saw the person who did it get yelled at by the manager, and like because they have this weird thing where like the managers won't talk to the actual person directly. I've had this happen to me. They'll bring everybody that's in that department together and they'll make a blanket statement being like, yo, you can't do this because like this is the reason. Obviously you could just talk to the person who did the action. Because like years ago we had this fucking dumb kid that like came in and like he would like work like part-time in the afternoon. Mm-hmm. And like I had him come in. I saw a video on TikTok of some dude getting this person to check a tire for a leak. but like it wasn't on a wheel or anything. It was just a bare tire. Okay. So I had this motherfucker dunking this bare tire in this fucking bucket of water, trying to find the leak.
Yep.
Because I didn't want to deal with him for the afternoon. So I was like, yo, I need you to go do this.
Right.
Go dunk this tire, find me the leak. I finished my work or whatever. And then the next day or so, they bring the whole fucking shop together. They're like, yo, we've heard of some shit going down, and you can't be hazing the new guys like this. And I'm like, why did you need to make this crazy statement to everybody? You could have just told me directly. Well, I know you're talking to me.
You could have been the straw that broke the camel's back. Like, it could have been a couple other people doing some things that were like, hey, borderline. And they're like, all right, now they got this kid out here dunking tires. Hey, everybody,
it was funny.
Everybody
obviously he's dumb enough to just go do it.
I would do it. I don't fucking know any better. If that's what,
but if you're someone who's learning about the this is now your field of study,
right?
Like, I would assume that you would have some sort of like mechanical background, or like if this was like this is what I'm going to school for. This is what I find interesting. This is my career choice that I'm making in life. I would assume that like you would have slightly some background on how these things work.
But that's a way to see where a leak in the tire is, right?
Not if there's not. You can't find the leak of a tire. You can't be looking for air bubbles in a tire that doesn't hold no air. There's no wheel on it. This is a bare tire, dude.
Oh, dog. I'm sorry. I thought this thing had a.
Yeah, no, I took it off the rim. I gave it to him the tire.
Just the tire. Yeah, see, I gave him the benefit of. So I was
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Oh yeah, he's a fucking idiot. He deserves.
That's what I'm saying. I stand by it. I will do it again.
Yeah. Okay. I get it.
He's an idiot. I didn't want to deal with him for a couple hours. He had to go dunk that tire. But then they all had to make a blanket statement. They didn't just pull me inside and be like, yo, you can't be making them do dumb shit. You could have just made that a statement and said, okay, we got everybody together. And then you were like, yo, we can't be hazing the new guys like this. It looks bad. And I'm like, well, obviously it didn't go out anywhere. Like the pictures didn't go sent out. But like you could have just told me. Don't make the whole building be like, oh yeah, you should.
Well, hold on. But what if you were the first, right? But then somebody else did it maybe 4 days later, and then like
if you would have done it again, dog.
Well, no, but I mean, just somebody else does something, and it just like, do we got to keep pulling everybody in one by one, or can I just address everybody right from rip? Hey, don't be fucking with him.
Yeah, I guess so.
Now I don't have to deal with anybody else, hopefully, ever with this incident. Everybody's won.
I get your point, but also I don't think people are.
He deserved it. Yeah, I would have went to the guys after the meeting was over. I'm like, hey, he deserved.
That's what I did. I went to I went to him. I was like, dude, I understand that like we're talking pretty much just directly to me right now. But like, dude, you gotta know that like this kid's a fucking complete and utter idiot, dude.
Yeah.
You can't have him changing oils in a car. He's gonna blow shit up. He's gonna fuck something up.
100%.
That's why I gave him a mundane task to get him out of my hair for a couple hours. And they were like, yeah, we understand. We're just trying to teach him. He's young. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm not gonna do it again. But like, if he pisses me off, he's definitely gonna be doing something else. So, but it's just like, bro. It was wild. It just like, because I went out there immediately thinking he was just going to be like, all right, well, the manager guy has talked to the department now, and now that's been resolved, I figure he would have calmed down a little bit. But no, this dude still had the fury in his eyes of being like, I'm not laughing at this one bit. This was not funny. They were talking about bouncing on booties and shit at my desk.
Bro, he's clearly retarded and unstable. Be nice to him. So when he comes in to shoot people, it's not you. You want to go home that day. Or not come into work that day.
Nah, he's not like that. He's fun.
Yeah, all right. Bro, he makes
shouts to Bob.
Fucking WWE characters.
He takes
hours to fucking make them similar to. That is a nigga that damn near is making a list.
I don't really trust anybody who really likes wrestling, to be completely honest.
Even
I
more,
went to, and especially if you go to live wrestling events, because I've been to one wrestling event.
It wouldn't surprise me. Let's say this Trump assassination was real.
I'm sure he was a big fan of wrestling.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I'm sure he was. And this is the same type of crazy that'll try to shoot a president, that'll shoot up a school, shoot up a movie theater on some Batman shit, and shoot up Otto's BMW. Y'all fucking busting his fucking radio one.
I can understand watching wrestling and then like you like the storylines and shit like that, which I get it. But going to the events, dog, it's fucking insane.
I don't think he went home that day and fucking power bombed a couple coworkers a couple thousand times, hit him with some chairs and shit.
I hope so. I hope he did.
Or if not, he definitely sat down for some hours and made that nigga's character if he didn't already have him.
And had everybody just smacking with a steel chair. Oh man. Yeah, how does this picture make you feel? Present it. How about that?
I did tell my dad, I was like, yo, this is definitely gonna get the black vote. I was like, we was already rocking with him for catching felonies. Now this nigga just got shot. Bro,
he got shot. He freed Kodak. He's got a mug shot, dog.
My dad started laughing. I'm like, no, dead ass though. Think about it. He a nigga.
This shit's nuts. Hilarious. Well, I think that's enough for this. We've gone for like 2 hours. We're talking way over time. So, anything else you want to talk about?
Yeah. Ooh, that might be a long one. But I got another one.
Write it down. We can do it next week.
Oh, it is already written down. It's in my notes. It's in my podcast notes. But how gay are you on a scale from 1 to 10? How gay are you on a scale from 1 to 10?
2?
Good number. No, it's funny because I was listening to something and boy asked the co-host like, "Yo, how gay are you?" Like, well, you know about this certain scale, or like some doctor came out with a scale. It's like nobody can never like everybody's a part of gay, like a certain percentage.
You're gonna have something that's like a little gay,
right? So it was like, you know, on a scale from 1 to 10.
Like, how important is it for your clothes to be fucking pristine and nice, and how frequently do you like to watch fucking, you know, man and woman porn? What is your preference in certain porn? What is your preference like if someone compliments you? Do you immediately fight them?
Yeah, no, all of that. So,
where's your number at?
Probably a good 1 or a 2.
Oh, good 1 or a 2, huh?
So I don't know what goes into what, but there's probably something that's like, that gets you a 2 at the very least. I'm like, all right. But yeah, no. And like, not even on like
you came from a man's balls. I mean, this is a little gay, though.
Well, like, not even on some like homophobia shit or like whatever. Like, I just can't really think of like anything that like would be gay. That
I mean, someone could look at you and how many shoes.
No. I'm saying like and be like
that's gay. You could say you look right behind you in this video and be like, "Yo, this dude got fish. That's gay."
No, what I mean is like inherently gay. Like people have like those are different. Like those are hobbies. Like I'm talking like
someone could say that you got a fucking mango green tea fucking drink and be like, "Oh, that's gay." Why don't you drink water?
Again.
Just saying, dog.
Yeah, I don't know. Like you can look at a dude, like not. I don't mean you, like, but like you, like look at a dude and be like, "Oh, he's attractive."
That's an attractive man,
right? Like
yeah, no,
that would be
that never
a percentage of
mind.
Gay.
That would definitely be a percentage of gay.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So like that, that's when you're talking about drinking fucking drinks and shit. Like that's social constructs and stuff. But I mean, like just like inherently, like
It could be like a thing with like hugging the broskies or something like that. I don't fucking know. Rather, like, would you rather hang out with the boys or hang out with a chick or your chick? I don't know.
Like, I feel like comfortability is sleeping next to another man. Me, that there's
yeah, that's gonna up the scale,
gay.
Yeah, it's got to be on there. Is being shit faced like factor into that, or is it just comfortability of like? Because if you're like shit faced and then just pass out next to a homie, I feel like that doesn't can't really factor control, in. Versus,
but I mean, like, let's say like you and your man's, you and your homie at the beach, fucking got the hotel. Like, no, bro, we can both sleep in the same bed. It's masculine, but you both sleep in your drawers, your drawers and your shirts off. Like, that's a level of gay to me.
Yeah, it's a level of gay.
You know what I mean? Like,
can't be sleeping in the same bed.
Can't be sleeping in the same bed with both your just underwear on. That's what happened. Who's gonna wake up and be this little spoon? That's not okay.
Who's gonna wake him the butt hurt a little bit?
That too, bro. You imagine you and Tim sleep in the bed, pass out, but you wake up. Eat a big spoon and you got a little stippy in your back.
We're fighting. We're fighting. Tim's my best friend and I've known him forever. We're fighting. Tim, I love you, buddy, but like, nah, we're fighting. You're catching hands. You're waking up to hands. If I have your arm over me while I'm sleeping, dog, it's on. It's on like Donkey Kong. This is crazy.
Holy shit!
If you're naked, it's double on, dog. I'm reaching for weapons. I'm beating your ass with the phone, the Bible, everything.
Man, anything I get my hands on. Fact, dude, that's hilarious.
Having tag teaming a chick with your homie is a level of gay.
100%. That is definitely a percentage point.
Having just dinner with just a man,
bro. Him probably at like a 7.5.
We're gonna throw a number on Tim if he's not here to defend himself. That's crazy. No, 7.5 is nuts.
6.5 the lowest, but he's up there. He over 5. I promise you.
That's insane. We'll have to bring this up to him next week.
No, 100%.
That's insane.
I agree. I fucking agree. That is nuts. That is fucking nuts.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, all that like white dude random gay shit is definitely that gotta get factored in. Like boys that send each other like pictures of the nuts or like it's a funny prank. Show dick on. Where would that be on though? If you like just randomly search for like a picture of like a dude's ass on their home screen, like they left their phone there and you just fucking opened it up and you searched like you didn't take a picture of your asshole, you just typed in like man's ass and you just made that their home screen picture.
And I kept it.
It's not your phone. You're giving it back to them. This is your home.
Okay, yeah. I know what you're saying. It's my phone. My homie took it, put butthole as my home screen.
No. You grab, say, like you at the bar with Nick, and Nick leaves his phone on the bar and takes a piss. You open, like, you left his phone open, and you just grab his phone and you make a man's asshole Nick's background.
Okay, right.
Does that make you little gay?
Probably, yeah. You
that's up in your score.
At the very least, you get a 0.5 percentage point.
0.5%. 0.5% seems like a lot for that.
No, because you know why? To me, it's why is man butthole the first thing that's in your brain? No, did it?
So are you saying to someone who would then think, like, take things that like you didn't have in like a gay nature and then taste it a gay way?
See,
that's like 3/4 of a point.
So talking to my coworker, I've seen to learn a little bit more about that group and like maybe how like some of them get into it. So like he was one of them motherfuckers that would, you know what I mean, do some shit, whatever, you know, typical white boy shit.
But that frat mentality where they do a bunch of gay stuff.
But like he was knocking down chicks. But
I would say that like frat guy mentality is definitely at least a 6.5.
But subconsciously
5.5.
When he would do the gay shit, I mean, if somebody would be like, "Oh yeah," he wouldn't have necessarily turned it down. He had never done the gay before, but yeah, I mean, he was asking for these things and doing these gay things. Maybe when somebody do take him up, all right, well, shouldn't do that shit then. So then when he came out, like it just clicked, and you know what I mean, and then like him talking to other motherfuckers and telling me story, like, oh, that's a thing, like that happens a lot. Like if motherfuckers just kind of throwing out a feeler, and then it made me think about the motherfuckers that I went to school with, and a couple of them motherfuckers, we blamed one person for turning them gay, but yeah, I don't really know, whatever now, but it was a lot of playing around, motherfuckers doing the no homo, whatever, and the next thing, hey, well, that nigga did what in the where? Well, nah, yo, he not part of the crew no more. Like. It happened, so I'm like, oh, so a lot of that shit I feel like is a feeler, and you know what I mean, they might not necessarily want to take it up on that nigga's offer right then if he do say yeah, but it's a thing in their brain.
So you know what I'm seeing right now?
Huh.
Supposedly the firefighter jacket that Trump kissed, like the helmet up. Supposedly they spelt the name wrong on the back of the jacket. Supposedly,
I don't know. I mean, you gotta talk to the fire station about that.
Yeah, I don't know. You got any other questions though?
Might ask you that. I ask you, would you pay somebody to watch you fuck? Like to make a movie, like a studio, like Brazzers.
It's not going to be very good, but I mean, how much money are we talking about here?
I don't know. I'm asking you, how much would you pay? Like, if you would pay. You know what I mean? So it's up to you. I don't know.
If I would pay, why would I pay? How much would I pay me to no, how much would I require to be paid?
No.
To have someone watch me have sex?
Like, all right. So I guess you're not into the filming yourself to like make your own pornos, but I guess if you were, you could either record it on your fucking phone or you have the opportunity to go to Brazzers with Brazzers.
Pay a film studio.
Right. Like a Brazzers that does that.
I'm not paying them to do that.
So you would rather just
make some high quality, like no, because one, obviously you're gonna be put in situations where like you're probably one pressure's gonna be on. Also, you're gonna have people in areas and like in angles where like you're definitely not just accustomed to people being. Like there's definitely gonna be someone with a camera underneath your nutsack trying to get that angle. Like there's gonna be
not necessarily nowadays. I feel like you got to
talk about. They're getting it from every angle.
Fucking,
they're doing stills.
Extended
they're doing
arms.
Fucking. We're talking about like fucking 3 different yeah, but like I feel like those Brazzers fucking those camera people like they get deep in the action. They're putting on the fucking ponchos and they're getting deep into the mucky waters.
All right, but what if
we got the waders on? They're ready to go.
The person that's doing that's a chick and then she ends up licking your ass while she's down there. You didn't even pay.
That'd probably be a problem. That'd be a problem.
I wish you start sucking your
get out of my fucking get out of here, dog.
You just start licking your nuts while she's down there photo. That's a problem.
Nah, that wouldn't be a problem. Get my nuts sucked while someone's filming. That would be sick. But also, I'm not gonna
pay for that. That just because she liked what she was seeing and what was happening.
Love of the game.
Yeah, she just was like, "Hey, these look fire." I like what he.
Well, then I'll be questioning the integrity of your work, because obviously, if you're focusing on the backside of these nutsack, you're obviously not going to get the best shot. The quality of this project is going downhill. The quality of this project is already not looking great, dude.
That's why I say a film crew, like a browser, like they do this. So like they gonna know how to do the lighting and you know what I mean, what angles and what positions gonna make motherfuckers look best in. I would do that shit. And then you can use this take stills and shit. That should be dope. That should be fire. But you're right though, you'd be under a lot of pressure.
Yeah, you're gonna have no dudes in the room everywhere. There's gonna be fucking dude. Like there's gonna be people holding a boom arm with fucking microphones in the way. There's gonna be lights. It's gonna be bright. There's gonna be people in areas. They're gonna be like, "Yo, hop up, like, yo, spread your legs a little wider so that way I can get in there, get up underneath." I'm gonna need you to have her head off the side of the bed, you know, and then I'm gonna be underneath. I'm gonna need you to go from a side, like I'm gonna need you to hit it from behind, but like, you kind of like turn your body so an angle so that way we can get full shot of like, the full meats going. It's like, yeah, well, whoa, this is not the act. This is now the perform. This is a performative measure.
That's like filming it like a hardcore porno. They are just the team that's filming. So if you want to have passionate fucking sex, do that. They are just the people filming it and making it look great. They're not directing you. This is your sex and your video that you want.
Well, I guess on that, if that's the case, if I have full creative control, then I think it would be all right. That would be kind of cool, but I would probably be appalled by the fucking outcome of this video. But
you gotta have more self-confidence.
I think that would destroy my. I don't know if you've seen what I look like, dog, but my self-confidence is hard. It would be in the shitter, dog.
Not never in my life have I been like, oh yeah, I'm trash.
You don't weigh the way that you're a black guy and I'm a white guy.
I'm just talking about physically. I'm just talking about physically looks. Like never in my life have I been trash. Like I always thought I'm him.
Dog, I've seen what I look like in a mirror, and that shit looks crazy. Do I plan on doing something about it? Absolutely. But as of right now, that shit looks nuts.
Hearing that for so long.
Hard, dude. I got fucking kid. It's crazy.
Use the kid as a fucking dumbbell.
No. I just chase her around the park.
Not good for you. That's smart. Use your legs while you still got them.
Yeah, absolutely. Before I get stuck in a chair and put me in a van,
Give her memories of you having legs before you
get it. Before it's fucking just over.
You used to chase me around the park before you got in this chair.
I used to throw the ball and run after it. Being able to swim. Fun times. All right, well, we're going way too long now. You got anything else?
It's no long. Nah, that's it.
All right. Well, everybody, hopefully we'll have all three of us here next week because it has been a good while since we've had everybody here. So hopefully we'll be able to get that done. If not, we'll probably do for an in-person episode pretty soon. So try and get that done for y'all. And then
we'll see the audio at the in-person one.
Huh?
Did you fix the audio?
I think so. Did you listen to the most recent one that was in person?
No.
Well, then listen to that one and tell me if it's better. I think it is better because I turned up the microphones and stuff. So, and then we put it at a different angle. We still got to work on. We got to work on lighting. Lighting is a big problem. So, in that situation of where we were, so it doesn't help that we're doing it at nighttime. So, but like either way, it's a work in progress of the in persons. So. And then I got a couple people that would like to join in and do one of these soon. So if any of y'all either can't join or we can have them on, and then we'll figure something out. So all right, everybody, we'll be back next week. And stay golden, pony boy.
Oh yeah.
Peace out. Oh, should we play the song? I think we should play the song.
Y'all stay hydrated out here.
A little something. Go ahead, man. Break it down.
When you really break it down, we're just two honks and a Negro serving the Lord. We're just two honks and a Negro singing our song.